As by the title, I do have these holographic multichrome magnetic pigments that I purchased from eBay. I am using this Broadway nail polish, which is in black. But I just wanted to show you the 3 ways that I am going to be using these pigment powders. Normally, you're required to use gel polish, but since I don't use gel polish, I wanted to show you 3 ways that you can use these pigments just using regular nail polish. So I'm going to go through each of those steps, but I'm just showing you these colors. They are so beautiful, and the fact that they are multichrome and magnetic is just right up my alley. But these are such beautiful colors. I think maybe down the line I'm going to buy some more. But here's the first thing I'm going to do to show you how I use, and I'm going to use these multichrome pigments. First, I'm going to just take just a little bit of the pigment powder, and then I'm going to add it to the clear polish, and then I'm going to mix it. And as you can see, it doesn't take much. The scooper I used wasn't the proper one to use, and I put a little bit too much, but that's okay. This is just for demonstration purposes. Now I'm going to take a brush that I have, and I'm just going to apply that mixture to the polish. And look how smooth and creamy it goes on, y'all. And I think I'm really going to just love these pigments. So I'm using my Neodymium Magnet, and I'm applying to this mixture that I applied to my polish. And look at that, y'all. Isn't that gorgeous? It turned out a lot better than I thought. Look at all the purple in the background of that polish. It's just beautiful. Just beautiful. So the next step, I said, let me see if that works. Why don't I put some in a bottle of clear polish? So I'm going to use this Wet n Wild clear polish that I use all the time. And I'm going to add some of the pigment to the polish. So at first I didn't put very much. I just wanted to do a little bit at a time. So I'm adding that. I don't know why I thought it was just going to go and mix real good. So it doesn't work that way, y'all. So what I did was I just swirled the top of the brush at the top of the bottle to get the polish, the pigment that was at the top to go down a little bit more. As you can see, it's just clumped at the top. So I'm just pushing the top and with the brush up and down so it can go down further into the polish. I wish I had some of those little balls or beads to put in the base to help that, but I think I will the next time. But I just shake it up. As you can see, as long as you shake it up, and I'm mixing it. I don't show that here in this video because I was shaking it vigorously, and that's what I did to get it to mix better. So in the next frame, you're going to see one. This is the one that I had already mixed up, had shaken very well. And look how great it does look in the bottle. And you can see all that shimmer and shine. You can see the magnetic particles floating around. So I said, okay, let's try putting this mixture on to see if we can review that and see how it looks on the actual nail tip. So I did use another polish, which is this Orly, because I know it's going to be kind of sheer since I didn't put a lot of mixture in that bottle. So I'm going to put as a base color down since it has a lot of glitters in it. And I wanted to see how it was going to look on that. So I'm going to put this color on top of the black, and then I'm going to turn around and do the Orly also. Okay, now I'm putting just a little bit of side swipes of the Orly down, just to give it some of that glitter, and you know I like the bling. Now I'm going to go back in with the mixture that I did in the Wet n Wild bottle, just to put a little bit more on there. And then I'm going to apply the Neodymium Magnet. see a lot of ladies with those glitters in their magnetic polish. Look at that, y'all. Isn't that beautiful? And I'm making my own indie polish, not knowing I'm making my own indie polish. So that, I thought that was a great idea to do that, to add that polish, to give it a little pizzazz, add that mixture of the magnetic polish, and boom, beautiful. So the next and the last way that I did it was just to apply it to the polish. Now on this one, I forgot that I had let the black polish dry too much and it wasn't tacky enough, but it's still gonna work. So y'all just keep watching. It's still gonna work, even though the surface wasn't very tacky. And I'm sorry I'm out of frame, y'all. Now, even though that's tacky, not tacky, I'm going ahead and put some clear polish back over the other two nail tips. I want to be a little bit more tacky when I apply the next color. So this is tacky. And it did go in a little bit better since it was tacky. I'm just burnishing it in. I am rubbing it. I don't have to pat this because it is a pigment. So I'm just rubbing that in. And this is the third color. I'm just adding another color there too, so you all can see it. Now I'm going to go back over all of these with a clear polish and then apply the Neodymium Magnet. See how it just smoothed right on in, even though it was patchy, it just smoothed right on in. It blended very well. So I'm adding the Neodymium Magnet, and I'm sorry, again, I'm out of frame. There we go. Watch the magic appear, y'all. See, look at that. Now I'm going to apply it to the next one. And you can see those particles start coming up to the surface. Look at that. Isn't that pretty, y'all? Look at that. That is just gorgeous. And the last one, I'm going to do it. And add that clear top coat again. So you can use these in a lot of different ways, which I am glad. And I'm glad that I can use it in regular polish. Like I said, I don't use gel. I've never used gel actually, and I don't have any gel polishes. So I wanted to be versatile in being able to use these in different ways. But I just wanted to show you the many different ways you can do that. You can add your own toppers along with that, some glitters alone. I mean, it's just, the possibilities are multiple possibilities. Beautiful, beautiful. So now I wanted to show y'all, after a couple of days, I said, wait a minute, what happened to my pigments? They settled to the bottom, y'all. That's no problem. So what I did decide to do, like I said, until I could get some of those metal balls to put in there, I took an orange wood stick and just stirred it around, or just began to shake it, and they did resurface so that I can use it again. But I just want you to know that they will settle to the bottom of the bottle. You guys let me know what you think of this video if you have some multichrome magnetic pigments. Thank you so much for watching. You guys be blessed, and I'll see you in the next video. Remember to allow the magic to take hold and watch the magic appear.